Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the second stream of today. Today we're gonna watch VIPER team versus ARES. Today I'm joined here by our broadcaster Ghost and our commentator Renke. Welcome, Renke. How are you?
Yeah, very good. Thank you, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm also doing really good. The stream started a little bit late, but that's not because we are late. The teams had some trouble starting the match, so you didn't miss anything. This is the first round, and yeah, let's start with introducing the teams. Let me introduce ARES. They're currently playing on the blue base, and they have Gucci main, loading, no recoil, Yux, and champion. And would you like to introduce the other team?
Yeah, the opponent is VIPER team and they are playing with Mr. Jakov, Avoid, Zen 1, Zen 2, and the fifth player still has to join. So that's the interesting thing about this match. They are 4 against 5 at the moment.
Yeah, VIPER team only has 4 players, so yeah, it's gonna be really interesting. It's not because they think they're so easy they can play with 4 players. It looks like they aren't able to get their 5th player. So yeah, I don't know if he's gonna join maybe the next round or maybe later in this round, but yeah, that's gonna be pretty bad for a VIPER team. I really doubt they're gonna win this first round, because with 4 players, it will just be too hard to defend or capture a single flag. So yeah, champion is gonna make it 2-0 and maybe no recoil. Who's on really low HP, but I think ARES is probably gonna get their 3rd flag pretty soon as well.
Yeah, we can put on a small prediction here, but I feel like we can hit 15 captures easily if they just keep going. 4 against 5 on sandbox. Yeah, I don't know. It's just. Yeah, how do you say it? It's it will not be difficult.
Yeah, it's messed up, but yeah, I won't even be surprised if they can capture 20 flags, but usually after some time they don't even try to go for captures anymore, because it kind of loses its purpose. No Rico used his Viking OD. Took out 1 player, but yeah, there's not as many players to kill now that they only have 4 on the map. But he's gonna capture this, making it 4-0. Champion used his Paladin OD. That's gonna be another capture for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Champion pulling the flag, as you said, capturing that 5th flag already, and Gucci mane is just immediately going after, but he gets knocked out though, so it's not like an immediately capture. The champion already on position to get another one.
Yeah, champion has no supplies. Like he's alive for such a long time. He even runs out of supplies, even though they last for like 40 seconds, I believe. Nice OD by Gucci mane. He stunned Mr. Yakov, who wasn't even moving in the first place, and now what's their name again? I actually forgot their name.
ARES, VIPER
So
team.
a VIPER team. They have 3 players on the map now, which isn't allowed. So I don't know if this is gonna be a technical defeat for this round, but it's not looking good for them.
Yeah, I think they just noticed that if there's no chance of the 5th player joining in, then they just get it over with. But this is something you may know. Will they just lose this round and they have time for the 4th round to get 2nd round to get 4 players, or is the game fully over?
I don't know. I think it's just for that round. But yeah, it seems like they're gonna get some time to get their 4th player. They're not gonna get a technical defeat right away, but yeah, the players from ARES already took Wasp to capture fast. I also see a Hopper.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope there is still hope for VIPER team of the 5th player joining in. If that's not happening, then there's no really, not really any way to get a win here.
I mean, I think because they wait and decide to play this match, I think they probably expect to get their 5th player at some point.
Yeah, that's a good point. Mr. Yakov is joining back in right now, so they are back at 4. Yeah, that's a good point you're making. If there is no hope of a 5th player joining, then why going to play? So let's see.
Yeah, but this round is already lost. Even if they get their 5th player, they're not gonna win this round.
No, indeed, 8-0, man. 8-0 already. And we're only halfway.
Yeah. Maybe Avoid is gonna capture 10 flags on his ARES, but apart from that, it's looking pretty bad for them.
Let's hope not, because Avoid will not stop talking about that for the next 50 streams.
I think Avoid is also lagging.
A bit, yeah. It's not really good.
Yeah, that's to make it even worse, but yeah, some troll combinations from ARES. I see a Mammoth on the map, Mammoth Thunder, Hopper, Shaft, Firebird, Wasp, Hammer Viking, or no, Smoky Viking. That's the usual combination. At least they play somewhat serious still.
Yeah, but I never have seen I've never have seen a Mammoth pull a flag. Okay, he gives it to Gushi main. But now is a good opportunity because there's not really anything else happening to look at that skin of that Mammoth, that steampunk skin. I actually love the steampunk series.
I also kinda like it, but I don't have a single steampunk skin, so
Oof. Time to
that's
get
pretty
them.
unlucky. You might have chosen the most boring game out there.
Yeah.
I don't think there was a worse game to commentate.
To be honest, yeah, I agree. But yeah, that's. Oh, I thought there was a 5th player joining him, but just Avoid just rejoining.
Yeah, it's the looking peak for Team Viper or Viper team. Yeah, I really hope there's gonna be a 5th player, but otherwise I don't really see the reason why they're still playing. But I think at this pace they're going, I think they're gonna get 20 flags.
Yeah, if you play with Hoppers and Wasp, then it goes quick, of course. Loading is doing the ultimate matchmaking strat there. Oh yeah, they're just goofing around, and that's logical, of course. But let's hope the second round will be with 5 players. Yeah, the second map will be a Highland, so maybe Viper team has hope that they can do something on Highland with 4 players. I doubt it, but it's definitely easier to do something than on Sandbox.
I think it's even worse because yeah, they're down in rounds though, and even if they get 5 players, it will be harder to make a comeback in Highland than in any other map.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's not easy to get anything there. You can keep it a draw maybe, but you're never ever going to capture.
But yeah, still 4 players. It's just kind of disappointing. I mean, you don't know from before they're not gonna be able to gather 5 players. So yeah, we kind of have to do it with this today. ARES up with 13 flags. Yeah, right now they're not gonna get 20 flags for sure, but that's mainly because they're not really trying to go for captures anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it just looks like your average pro battle where no one is playing serious at the moment. Zen2 pulling the flag now, let's go. Using his OT. Guys, I'm trying, but it's just...
I mean,
I don't know, man.
I'm surprised he was able to survive for that long. So we're gonna see a standoff, really interesting. But...
standoff. I'm curious if it will change the outcome of the match. No, sorry guys, it's not. I'm not disrespecting, but it's just very boring.
Yeah, I mean, there's also not much to say because we can hype up the match, but we already know Viper team is not gonna win like this.
What are you hyping up for? Yeah, that's the point, you know.
I mean, maybe we can hype up our fellow commentator Avoid, but
Yeah, to be honest, I hope to see a good match for him, man. It's not going very good so far. This rankings, but he's playing and he's getting out of there, so I hoped for a good match for him, but right now is not a good match for a Viper team. But yeah, let's see. As you say, they are still competing, so they maybe hope for a fifth player.
what's gonna happen now is they're probably gonna take a technical pause, and then they hope they will get their fifth player, and if they don't, I probably expect them to give up.
Yeah, possible. And they will call the tech pause, of course, on like the last second of the 11-minute mark to buy an extra minute.
If they lose this round as well, they're definitely not making a comeback, because Highland is the hardest map to capture flags. But yeah, they have 3 players in the map right now.
Yeah.
They are taking a technical pause, like we kind of predicted. So we will have to wait. And yeah, I really hope they're gonna get their 5th player in the meantime, because otherwise it's kind of a waste of time.
Exactly. Right now they are with the same. Right now they are with the same 4 players as last round.
True, yeah. There's not much to talk about. We can maybe talk about some updates, because I think I didn't even read the patch notes, so for
Okay,
me
let's
there's not a
stay
lot.
let's just do it. You're very much right. Let's just get something here on the screen. Yeah, of course I cannot show it on the broadcaster screen, but I will get it to my screen. And
Yeah, because
here
the
it is.
only change I'm aware of is the new effect when you get killed. But apart from that, I'm not really sure what changed.
Yeah, a lot of the pulsar augments has been nerfed, and I think, to be honest, a big part of the community is happy with that.
Yeah, I think most of the players, of course, don't have a Phoenix augment. Neither do I, because I don't play enough for that. But I think some of them were really strong. I think Izida is a really good example of that. I think the range of Izida was really far, maybe a bit too far to.
That's also nerfed right now, so that's indeed one of those things that has been nerfed.
Yeah, because it had double the range before, but now it's only a 50% increase.
But yeah, there are only like 2 people that have been affected by that. I don't think there are a lot of people with Phoenix for Isida.
Wait, did you say Pulsar before Phoenix?
Yeah, I said Pulsar, but no worries.
I just hear Phoenix in my head. But yeah, also a lot of the Pulsar augments I see now. Yeah, that's also pretty good. I mean, I have most of the Pulsar augments, but like I don't even mind if they get nerfed.
No, yeah, they are just most of the times a bit annoying, and but they are very good. That's just the point, and especially, yeah, with those critical augments, you can do something with it that in a team like F1 what's that thing called again? Dictator Vulcan, and just with Vulcan Pulsar, and then you can just boost your whole team and just stun everyone permanently from the opposite team during this critical shot period. So in team plays it can be very good.
Yeah, but at the same time, if you do a critical hit when you use Pulsar, you barely do damage. But
yeah, you need a team for it to do the damage. Indeed, you're not going to kill anyone yourself.
Yeah, you can give the player the status effect, but it will take a really long time before you kill him. But yeah, with Dictator and Hornet OD, when you get like the critical effects for like a certain amount of time, I think it's 8 seconds on Hornet and 10 seconds on Dictator. I'm not completely sure, but something around that. Like that's pretty strong if you use Pulsar as well.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
Yeah, I think Pulsar was too strong in comparison to the other augments, so I think that's a good thing. I think, yeah, they did some changes to Magnum.
Yeah, a small buff. Very, very limited though. Reload time decreased. We're talking about MK7 right now, but reload time decreased from 2.6 to 2.5 seconds. So it's very small, but it's a buff.
Yeah, I think Magnum it was pretty strong before, especially with that Vacuum augment. But yeah, I think yeah they also made that worse. The amplification time increased by 20%. I think that's some good changes because I think the base turret of Magnum was pretty weak, but that one augment was too strong. So
To be honest, I am not very at home with Magnum. What does the automated gunpowder augment do?
I actually have no idea.
It sounds good though. Gunpowder.
I mean, I've played Magnum before, but I never used that augment, so I don't really think it's a game-changing augment.
Yeah, I
They
only
also,
use that minor augment just to annoy people, but it's not good. But it's
um,
very funny to use.
Mortar. Yeah, I think
Yeah, mortar.
Mortar,
Yes.
it doesn't have splash damage, so it's, in my opinion, it's not really useful, because
No,
it's
it's
really
only.
hard to shoot someone directly with Magnum.
But now it's very funny. You know those pro battles where you can't use supplies, so no mines. But there are. It's very limited, but they are around. Pro battles where you can use augments, but no supplies. So then you just use mortar and that augment that will save your mine, and
Yeah.
you are like the only person in the whole map that can place mines.
Yeah, because people also don't expect you to have mines, so
Yeah,
they don't
exactly.
really look for them.
It's
I've,
pretty funny, but is it good? No, but it's funny, and that's what counts.
yeah, I never really tried. I'm also not sure if I'm ever gonna try. I
No,
never
because
really
it's not
play.
good.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah,
It
maybe
depends.
you can just build a look with those augments for your role that are in the game right now, where the mines will just uh, not be gone if you die.
Minor.
Minor, exactly. Then it can be pretty good. You can just build a defense well around your flag or something. Maybe on a map like Noise or something. Yeah, it's a map you see a lot of in pro battles. Maybe you can be pretty annoying, but I don't know if you are going to make any friends in pro battles if you play like that.
Yeah, I don't think so. But I mean, at the same time, the reloads on Magnum is pretty high. So
Yeah, you're not going to place a lot of mines.
I don't really think it's really efficient for points. But maybe if you want want to go for team play, it might be a good choice. But yeah, the round just started, round 2 of this match. Viper team still with 4 players, so that technical pass didn't really help for them. I think that they would have been just better off giving a technical win to ARES, but yeah, it's up to them. They are allowed
Yeah,
to play, so if they want
exactly.
to go for it, that's fair play, I guess.
Exactly. They can still go for it, and there was some like yeah, I'm not totally sure they were playing with 4 players for the whole game, but it looked like it. So I don't know. Maybe they still have a bit of hope.
I mean, almost 30 minutes already passed, so I think they're not gonna get their 5th player anymore.
No, you're probably right.
And even if they do, they're not gonna make a comeback in Highland probably, so yeah, it's kind of disappointing, but it is what it is. Yeah, and ARES already got their first capture. They're gonna get their second one. Not yet. Gucci Mane got taken up by Mr. Yakov. Zen2 is actually trying to pull for his team. They're only down 1 flag, still 4 players. But yeah, it's interesting because they were able to get 5 players in their previous matches, but for some reason that one player isn't able to play anymore. Or actually 3 players, because you still have 2 reserve players if none of your main players are able to come. But Champion pulling the second flag, got Gucci Mane with him, Zen using Hopper, had an OD ready if he needed to use that, but didn't really get in reach to take out Champion. Will capture the second flag for ARES.
2 captures already, yeah. Okay.
I mean, for 2.5 minutes, 2 captures is not a lot.
Yeah, but maybe that's because they are not really trying so far.
Yeah, true. I see a lot of hoppers in the map. I mean, if you have to use a light hole in this format, it probably gotta be hopper. I think Wasp would really be horrendous here, but and
Yeah.
Hornets. Hornet might be usable, but it's definitely not the greatest option as well.
Yeah, agreed. I think Hopper is just the best Lytle if you take the OD in consideration. And actually, like hovering hulls can be a lot quicker sometimes than normal tracked hulls.
Yeah,
Not because of just not because of the stats, but because you can just move around so more freely.
I think the acceleration is higher as well, and you can move to the right and left when someone is about to shoot. That gives you a chance to avoid getting shots. But yeah, I like the flying holes more overall. I mean, the concepts of the normal tanks is what I like more, but I think flying holes are just better in general.
Yep. Definitely true.
I mean, they're so easy to use. Their movability is really good.
Is VIPER team capturing you guys?
Probably not, but they got pretty close. If no recoil when Gucci Mane weren't there, that probably would have been a capture. But yeah, now it's a return. Gucci Mane with his hopper stormed the base of VIPER team. I was able to get a return.
Recall not
No,
capturing.
he just didn't capture. He doesn't even care anymore.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know why he dropped the flag.
I just really hope VIPER team has a reason to suffer this round, and that they still will have a 5th player. Because if you do not have that, why even keep playing? To be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I also don't really see the reason.
No, that's it. You know, there is no. What are they trying to achieve if there is no no sign of a 5th player joining?
We might have to ask a void in next stream.
I will definitely do. But yeah, that's. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. But maybe there is a 5th player joining in like the next round. We don't know yet.
I really don't think so. I lost all my faith in that. It's been 32 minutes now, and that 5th player is never gonna show up. Yeah, I also don't really understand, because they took a fine by showing up late, or starting late at least. They take technical pauses, they play with 4 players, but
Yeah, is a technical defeat fine? I don't think so, huh?
no,
I
I
don't
don't
know,
I
to
don't
be honest.
I don't think so either. I think in knockout stages that means you're not gonna get any prizes, but I think here it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, then I definitely don't know why. Because now they have taken a fine because of that delay, and they have uh yeah done everything to make it as long as possible. But what are they trying to achieve? You know?
Mhm. I mean, it would have been funny if ARES was gonna play with 4 players as well to make
Yeah,
it fair.
it would be funny. But if I was Ares, I would would not have done it, to be honest.
I mean, I played against a team once when we were playing for Star, and we only have 4 players, but they also were gonna play with 4 players, so
That's very nice of
th
them.
there's
Did you
definitely
won?
some, yeah,
Okay, that's why you don't do it.
yeah. That's one of the reasons why you don't want to do that. But I mean, if I play against a team who doesn't have 5 players, I probably would do the same now, just because that one team did it for me.
Yeah, but that one team will not do it anymore.
I mean, it's almost 2 years
But you're
ago.
right, you're right. It's very friendly to do. So it's very nice of them that they did that.
Uh, Let me think of that. I think it was Despite.
I don't know that team, to be honest.
It's from 2 years ago. They
Yeah.
definitely have some players that you know of.
Okay, okay.
I
Yeah,
think Gleb was in there from Team
Okay.
Pointers.
Gleb. Yeah. Gleb was also here in the esport team. Rip. No,
Wait,
but I was not back. I was not active in esport back then, 2 years ago. So I don't know anything about it, to be honest.
Yeah, that was pretty nice. Because even when they start losing, they can just join the map to, so they are still able to win, but they didn't. So
Yeah, that's very respectfully, to be honest. That's very nice.
I mean, if I was ARES, I probably would have done that. Because I think, yeah, I actually don't know. I was gonna say maybe ARES would have probably won if VIPER team has 5 players, but I really don't know. I don't know how both teams play actually. Because
Yeah,
I think ARES is a new team and VIPER team only started playing like 1 season ago, maybe 2. So there's not a lot of gameplay to watch from both teams. But if I look at the players, I think ARES would have been the strongest team anyway. But you never know. Maybe VIPER team is a really good team, but they aren't just able to show it because they don't have a full team ready.
Yeah, we will never know. At least not from this game.
I mean, are they still gonna play Highland now? Because VIPER team still only has 4 players, and yeah, is there really a point to play it? Maybe they just want to play it anyway, but I think ARES wouldn't mind if VIPER team just decides to leave it like this and just give the win to ARES.
Yeah, agreed.
But yeah, the second round goes to ARES as well. They have been playing pretty good. And when I say ARES, I'm not talking about the whole, but about the team. Yeah, it's an interesting name to name your team to a whole.
Yeah.
Or at least.
It makes it a bit chaotic, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, ARES is not only like a whole. I think it's some other word as well. I think it's some Greek.
Yeah, ARES is
Greek
Greek
word?
in Greek how do you call it? Mythology.
Something like that.
He is like I don't know, to be honest.
Yeah, I have no clue what it means, but
I will Google it right now. Ancient Greek god of war. The spirit of battle. Okay. So that is pretty cool name then.
I never knew about that.
To be honest, I don't know anything about Greek mythology. I know like it's very very complex and stuff, but I never ever read into it, to be honest.
Yeah, same. Also for the viewers, they also learn some new things here. If they didn't know this already. Maybe everyone knows it, but we just don't. I don't know.
Probably that we are just not that smart, I think. But this is still a very very educative how do you say it?
I don't know what you're about to say.
Let me Google it as well.
But yeah, it looks like VIPER team is also gonna play in Highland.
Educational. That was what the word I was searching for.
I could have helped you with that, but I didn't know they were looking for that word.
Yeah, to be honest, I understand that you were not. But yeah. Will they play? Yeah, they will play. Oh, come on. Why though?
I mean, they're just having fun. They,
Are they?
I mean, I wouldn't, but maybe they do.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's a good point. Maybe they do. But
Yeah, some Lilac moves by a Void, but I'm using his own references now. But I mean, I hope ARES is gonna join quickly so we can start, because it's. I mean, maybe they're gonna get 5 players, because ARES is taking some time to join a map. That's gonna give VIPER hopefully time enough to get their 5th player, which is probably never gonna come.
but we still have hope.
I mean, I don't really anymore. Like, no, but even at this point, if they get 5 players, they need to win 3 rounds in Highland.
Yeah. Yeah. Good point.
This is probably the worst map to make a comeback.
Yeah, but if VIPER team is not joining, maybe they are winning. Or if ARES is not joining, I mean.
I don't. Maybe ARES is thinking they already gave up.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I really hope Void is not gonna listen to this stream.
To be honest, he earns it.
Maybe he has the stream open right now. That would be funny.
Okay. Then I actually feel mean about what I just said. So yeah, Void. But yeah, I don't know. This is the thing about always after round 4, these things happen.
Yeah, I think it's because we're also seeing the teams in like the lower brackets, and because they maybe aren't as motivated anymore. Because some teams spend a lot of time in training, and they usually.
Wait! Look! Oh no! Whoa! Loading is from the other side.
Yeah, we got trolled by loading. He joined the team of a VIPER team.
I was so hyped for like 10 seconds.
Yeah, it's not the player that they've been looking for, because he's obviously not in the same team. He's in ARES. He's also using ARES. I don't know if that's a coincidence.
Coincidence?
I mean, every team uses an ARES, but.
Oh yeah, good point. But that sounds less fun. Okay, reset will happen for round 3, and this will be the last round.
Maybe.
Yeah. If I have to set a prediction here, then yeah, I will say last round.
Yeah, I think that's a really good prediction. I might have to agree with that. I think it's gonna happen as well. This is gonna be the last round.
Predicting, to be honest, it's just in my blood. Predicting left and right, always the good predictions. There will be a flag captures this match.
And even with 3 players in the map right now, they also have 2 of the same holes.
Bruh.
Yeah. I think it's because Mr. Yakov wants to play Shaft. And in the blue base, you use Shaft usually on ARES. So that means Void is gonna play Crusader Thunder. At least that's what most teams use. But he's just chilling on ARES right now.
Yeah. Yeah, but ARES is also playing with 2 ARESes because one is in the team name, so.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean. I mean, if I was ARES, I would just play with light and medium hull zone.
Yeah. Opa Wasps and Hornet and Hunter or something like that.
Yeah, but what would be the most efficient combinations to use if your opponent is playing with 4 players and you're playing with 5?
It just in movement speed?
Just with capturing flags, because they're still playing. Like, if your opponent is still playing and he's trying to let you capture like the least amount of flags as possible.
I feel like Hopper is important and Dictator is important because in Dictator OD, Dictator OD is normally not that good, but you can just generate. It will generate like 10 or 20% of everyone else's OD. So you can just boost that Hopper OD for another 20%. And
I might be wrong here. Sorry if I am, but I think Dictator OD doesn't charge other players OD anymore.
Oh, that's very much possible. The last time I played Dictator was when it was still good to capture gold box a bit. So you're right, highly likely, like 99.9%.
I mean, I know they changed it to that, but maybe they changed it back. But if you're not sure, then it's probably not charging ODs anymore.
Then I just was waffling.
I mean, it used to like 2 years ago, because I remember playing Dictator in this mode in sports format.
Because of this recharge.
Yep, and because of the critical hits, of course.
Like everything we are doing in the stream, let's just Google it.
But I'm actually sure about this one.
Thank you, Wiki. If you're sure, then I'm also sure that you're right, but I have to see it with my own eyes, you know? Not because I don't believe you, but because I don't have anything else to do.
I see. You don't believe me. That's fine. Nah, but I mean, Dictator is an interesting hull, because even if it has a really good overdrive, I think it's like the hull itself is really bad for competitive gameplay, because it's really big.
Weird.
Like it has a really big hitbox. Like I think it has the same size of Mammoth, but it's a medium hull.
Yeah. Supplies overload details. Range 25 meters. 10 seconds recharging delays. Blah, 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 blah. When activated, the overdrive lowers the temperature of all enemies. Oh yeah, that's also hit OD. No, you are definitely right. It will not give all the people a charge for their OD anymore.
Yeah. The reason why I was pretty sure is because that was one of the main reasons why Dictator wasn't used in this format anymore. And I think another reason, I don't know if a lot of people remember that, but when you use Dictator OD, it gave critical hits, but Vulcan 2 years ago did a lot of damage with the critical hits. I think it did like 700 for every shot, and the reload is really fast. You can kill anyone in like half a second.
That's insane.
So you always want to use your Dictator OD with a Vulcan back then to give him critical hits, and then you could just destroy them. I think it was even better than a Viking OD back then.
Yeah, it's still good with Dictator. So if it was even better back then it's insane. Vulcan, like the end of last year, we saw it in matchmaking in sport format a bit, but it's now totally gone again, I think.
Yeah, I never see anyone using Vulcan anymore.
Yeah, on rankings 3 of the 2023 winter, we saw it on like Cross and something like that. But
yeah, only Cross, and
because it can bounce a bit, I think.
Yeah, and also it was the meta for I think like 6 months, because I also remember teams using it in Cross during the summer major 1 year ago.
Okay, it was longer in the meta than I thought.
So it was actually a thing for a pretty long time, but I don't remember the reason why teams don't use it anymore.
I don't know too, to be honest. I don't remember the turret being nerfed, but maybe all the turrets I just buffed.
I don't remember making that Falcon got nerfed, but I think Ryogan definitely got stronger recently.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So maybe that's it.
Because that's the turret you usually see on most of the maps, including Cross.
Yeah, and Vulcan was also played on Crusader because yeah, playing long range on Crusader just makes sense.
Yeah, we can look at the combos that the teams use here maybe, because it's definitely not the combos you usually see. Because VIPER team is using Shaft ARES, which is pretty normal. Thunder Crusader, which is normal. Hammer Viking, which is kind of normal. Most teams use Smoky Viking, and they have Freeze Hopper, is something you never see anywhere, apart from situations like this. And ARES, yeah, they are using a lot of weird combos. Actually, do they? Never mind. They only use a Isida Hopper. The rest is kind of normal.
That is so weird that it's just very weird.
I think both teams just really want to play Hopper, and this is like the best moment to do it, because you're never gonna get another chance like this.
Hopper is a fun hull, to be honest. I'm not going to get appreciated by the community by saying this, but I really like Hopper.
Yeah, you're a Hopper player, but
I am a Hopper player, but I'm also a Wasp player. I'm just a light hull player, and also a light hull with Trickster because I want to be super duper fast.
Yeah, but you're not that kind of guy that uses Hopper OD to take goal boxes, I think.
No, definitely not. But when there is an event mode like April Fools, you just want to get those goals in.
I can't blame you. Hopper OD is definitely the best way to catch goal boxes. I think that's what most players did.
Yeah, I just want to look. There is an amount of time I have playing tanky, and it's pretty limited, and there's an amount of crystals I want, and that's pretty much. So calculating that just means Hopper.
Yeah, I think in matchmaking I usually play Viking, but these days I mainly use Crusader.
Yeah, me too. Crusader is. I discovered Crusader like a few months ago, and I think I've played like Crusader 90% of the time in the last 2 months. It's such a fun hull, and the OD is also fun.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the hardest OD to use, but it's just so fun.
Yeah.
Because you can shoot people across the map. You can really have fun with that OD. Well, most ODs, like, yeah, Hornets, maybe Hunter as well. I think those ODs are pretty boring. Because a Hunter, if you want to use a good Hunter OD, there really needs to be a good opportunity. And I think with Crusader, you can use it almost anywhere.
Yeah, recharge also pretty quick, especially with the driver augment I have on my Crusader. But yeah, I also feel like you can actually clutch with it. You can actually make good plays with it, and that's very fun. There's a lot of time like I'm playing. I always just play quick match, so there's not really a game mode I play. But when I join a rugby match or something, you can actually mean something with that overdrive sometimes. That makes it so fun.
I mean, these days I also do quick battles only, because
yeah,
not only
stars.
yeah, not only do you get faster into a battle, you also get the most stars out of that.
Yeah, I understand that's changed, to be honest, but I don't really like it. But I understand why they did it.
To be fair, if I joined a matchmaking battle, I usually only got Siege and Juggernaut, so I don't really mind.
You like Juggernaut and Siege?
No,
oh.
I mean, I don't mind, but I just want to play every mode, so not always the same.
Yeah, I feel like with those quick matches being more common, you will see more modes. I think the spread of modes is a bit higher right now.
Yeah, I haven't played a lot of matchmaking lately, but I noticed that most of the times I play different kind of modes, so
what
that's
do you
a
think
good
about it's out for a pretty long time right now, but the Juggernaut chance?
I think it's good, because I think before it probably was a bit too strong. But yeah, maybe it's a bit too weak now, but like at the same time I don't really mind.
Yeah, I like it, to be honest. It's way more entertaining right now. There's a very low chance you will get like a 0-0.
Yeah, I think so too. Like, it's really hard to survive on it these days. Like the few times I played it, I didn't really was able to survive till the end of the round.
Yeah, especially. Yeah, and I think it's a good chance, to be honest. It just makes it way more chaotic.
But yeah, let's look at the match right now. It's a little over 30 seconds left, and VIPER team is not getting their first capture just yet. I don't know if it's gonna happen. It's not, because the flag out returns. A lot of dead tanks. The new update, I really like it. Like, the fire looks really realistic, but
it makes it a bit chaotic though.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see what was going on. Like, there were like 4 or 5 corpses, so it didn't really see what was going on over there. But yeah, the match is over. 3-0 for VIPER. I mean, for ARES, VIPER didn't even have 5 players. But so yeah, congratulations to ARES. Even though they had to play 3 rounds for that, they were able to win. It wasn't the hardest match, because it was a 5v4.
Yeah, exactly. It was a long set for our people at home, but we have come through it. Oh, and we directly have an interview. Hello, Avoy.
Hello.
Hello. Not the match you hoped for, I think.
No, we were 4 in it. 4v5. What could we have done anyways?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Rough.
Yeah, I mean, if they're decent guys anyways, I think if we had 5, we definitely could have beat them 100%. But yeah, anyways, I'll let you guys wrap up things.
Okay. Thank you for joining. And thank you also for watching the stream tonight, guys. And I hope to see you guys in the 6th round. But before we're going to do the outro, thank you, Casper, for joining me on commentating this stream and also the last stream. And thank you, Ghost, for broadcasting both of the streams today. And yeah, Sunday we will be back for round 6. Hope to see you there. Good night.